Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ira and today I would like to present my new journal. It's a junk journal, winter junk journal, which is called Hygge Winter. It's totally inspired by three things. Two YouTube Scandinavian girls, Jonna Jinton and Northern Heart. These are the two girls that promote Hygge lifestyle, especially the second one. And actually the idea of making exactly this kind of decoration with the traditional Scandinavian red color of houses came from Northern Heart video blog YouTube channel, and the majority of pieces are covered, of houses here are covered with this exact color, with this shade of red, which is traditional for Scandinavian, well, Swedish or Norwegian, Swedish probably houses mostly. And the third point inspired me was the paper kit. This is a professional scrapbooking craft paper kit with a set of decorations and embellishments. So, first of all, the cover is made with hand-knitted fabric. I did it myself. Actually, I knitted it a couple of years ago, but then I had to trim the edges because in order to fit the size of the journal, and the edges are fixed, like I hand-stitched the whole journal, and all the cover is hand stitched and fixed, and as you see, the knitted pattern is quite rough and big and puffy, and the color scheme, I hope, reminds you of the Scandinavian landscapes and colors. And so this is it. Then the house itself is made with the wooden pieces, wooden chips that I collected a couple of years ago at my country house, and I have a couple of them, and I just use them kind of built-in blocks. Then I covered them with some layers of acrylic paint, and I got this result, and some texture paste to imitate the snow, and some texture paste to imitate the stars. They are different. I by the way, have used a lot of different types of texture paste here. Well, the first page, so two pieces of cotton lace, and a couple of tags, and some piece of paper to write, and a tag with all the information about me as a creator, because sometimes my customers ask me to sign something or whatever, and this time I decided to write it all on a tag. This is the first page, which is actually a fir tree or Christmas tree imitation, handmade recycled paper, and with animal tracks. Like, you can see them if you look at that closer. You can see that it looks like animal tracks on the snow. Okay. This is a pocket page with some pieces of different paper to write. This is a shaker with some sequins, some stamping, and a dried leaf inside. Okay, this one is a little imitation of Christmas wreath with a small, tiny notepad and a place for a picture inside. It can be either used for holding your pictures, or for like taking notes. And this is an original, very old postcard, a New Year Soviet postcard. I'm not sure about the year. It looks like 89 or 88. Yes, it's 88. I guess it matches the color scheme. It's one of the postcards I got from one of my school friends, and I have a collection of them. This is some tracing paper. And this is the page of the magazine, which is called, as you know, I have a collection of them and I use them in my journals. It's called Young Nature Lover, and it's 1989, Soviet Union as well. And it's about winter, that's why I put it there, and the color scheme is quite close. This is an envelope page, and also with some Scandinavian theme, and here is the imitation of ice and snow, and this is one of the, as far as I remember, this is Prima snow paste. This one is also snow paste, the same with some glitter inside. Window imitation, and this is yet another texture paste with like frost lace or frosty pattern. Actually, this is a doily stencil that I used here. You can open it easily and see something inside, a tag, a piece of paper, a piece of notepad, and just a card. Matching the general color scheme and the collection. Okay. And I always use a collection of an assortment of different types of tea dyed paper. I keep collecting them all the time, different sorts and types, because this gives the whole difference and fusion to my books. And they are, yes, hand stitched, and all in all there are 4 signatures. Well, and here is one more envelope. It's clean, and also you can keep some notes here or any memorabilia. And this is the second side. One of the frames, there are a lot of picture frames and photo frames, natural cotton lace. This one is a wooden slice or saw cut, twig saw cut, which I burnt out this Hygge words with my pyrography tool. I decided it will match the color, it will match the style. And this is the first small tiny house, red house, that is perfect for the topic, for the theme. Broad, and this one is also, this is a 3-layer house with, I just used it here as a decoration, but you actually can put it anywhere, in any other place. Another pocket page with another hidden spots to write. And this one is also a picture or photo frame that you can use for things like that. You can put something here, and also you can see texture paste, stamping, leaning, and some die cuts and a lot of stuff like that. This is a tiny bookmark with red pieces, beads. Sorry, I'm quite ill, so from time to time I can, I can make some strange sounds. I'm trying hard not to. So this is another page. It's another pocket page. Actually, it's paper bag transformed into a page with a window, with a lot of layers of different textures, paper. This is the also handmade paper with some fiber, maybe silk fiber, as far as I remember when I bought it. And this is another collage with all the different types of paper and textures. And actually it can be folded and used as a small pocket. Well, this is another page, mixed media page, I would say. You can see the pressed leaf, dried pressed leaf fixed there. Yet another type of texture paste imitating the stars, and a tiny glycine pocket with red sequins and snowflakes, and some title, some journaling piece, and but anything can be taken out and used for decoration or just left here as a decoration in itself. It works. This pocket works, like it's you can use it. This is the one more piece. My eyesight is getting more and more poor. It's deteriorating. That's why I'm not very good at tiny things. But I tried and made this couple of snowflakes, and it's still quite like stylish. I mean, matching the style of this journal in general. Yet one more page from a composition book. I don't know whether you have the same type. Sorry for my nose. The same type of composition books in the country where you live, but we have an assortment of them with different types of lines and slashes and stuff, helping young children to learn handwriting better. This is a old page from one of the notebooks of my daughter. In fact, this one is about no, it's not from my daughter, it's from my sister, and this one is about maybe it's about 90s. Yeah. This one is the precious, I would say. It's so-called eternal calendar, because using it you can find the dates until 2039 from 19, like maybe it makes sense, but it's interesting. Also very old. And another tiny Scandinavian house here as well. Pages, different book pages. Oh, this is a huge collage. This one is also dried and pressed. It's very well fixed because I covered it with a special method. I use a special method to fix it here. It will never come off even if you rub it hard, but I hope so, at least. And it looks like a tiny fir tree branch with cones or something, and like imitation of snow. It was stamping. Well, this is another side, yet another pocket page with a frame, with some collage, and some more pieces and places to write. And another one where you can actually put something as well. And texture paste patterns and Norwegian or Scandinavian tree house. Well, side pocket with collaging, a lot of details here, and the imitation of ice with texture paste as well. Tag. Well, one more side with a pocket made of glassine, tracing paper, call it whatever, we call it both ways, and some collaging and stamping. Another type of composition book, and a tiny notepad. I like this type very much. Burlap tree, fir tree, tiny Scandinavian house, and some pages of different types and kinds and sizes and colors where you can write, and some tiny composition on the back side, the same craft core cardstock, and a tiny pocket to hold your secrets and to keep them away, to keep them safe from strangers, just from people you wouldn't like to share them with. Okay, next. This one is quite simple, just a wooden decoration, but also, if you remember my previous journals, I have now found an old photo album, and these are very, very old, like about 30, 40 maybe years old pages, leftovers from that album. And yes, imitation of snow with snow paste and stamping. Another signature and another side of this, and one more pocket, side pocket. Also, this is the third type of paste. Actually, this one is transparent, given some glossy effect, and you can see some glossy or frosty effect here. This one looks very much like dark water that you sometimes can see under the ice, and or just dark water in wintry ponds, and I think it looks quite good here. One more pocket with yet another collage, fabric, lace, glassine and die cuts. Next goes this one, just very similar pattern, tiny loose pieces hanging and banging, and then just fun. One of my favorite pages here, texture, yet another type of texture paste. This is also snow texture paste, another type. Well, imitation of snow, so snowflakes. Then this is a frame. All the frames, by the way, are made with the help of embossing folders. This is a piece of net with imitation of snowflakes and a tiny tag you can also use for your reasons. Now this is actually another envelope page. This is a flip with yet another die cut and texture, and this is also pocket. The other side of the flip with the house and a collage. One more, okay, pocket where you can place things. This is the photo frame, and actually it's an envelope as well. Another flip, and here is a pocket with some icy pattern, and here is a another place to fix different loose things with a lot of collage in here, cheesecloth and die cuts and a brad. Okay, you can close it this way. Bookmark that actually can be moved to another part of the journal, to any part of the journal. A shaker, a seed shaker. These are seeds that can be taken as, like, spicy tea reminder. Also can be used as the photo holder. A dictionary, Russian English dictionary page can also be decorated. I decided to leave a lot of space for your own creativity. And yet another place, this time it's with a green grass wreath, but I think it fits also the topic of Christmas or the topic of winter. First of all, because we have a lot of grass around, even though it's the 25th of December today, and actually it reminds of traditional wreaths. Green wreath, you can decorate it just on top and get the same effect. And another multi-layer flip with pockets and envelopes with wooden beads on the strings. This is the envelope that actually there is a tiny card here, just hiding. This is the decorated envelope with a die cut pattern, as you can see, and covered with some texture paste pattern and stamping. It keeps, here it is, one card. Sorry for my nose. I'm just trying to keep it short, I mean the video. And one of my favorite types of decorations are places where you can actually keep your picture, keep your notes. At this time it gives some very, very festive effect. This is a shaker with a die cut wreath and a lot of different types, assortment of sequins and beads and some other types of everything that can be used for shakers is perfect for shakers. So, and here we are. Okay, let's tie it. So, another envelope. And the last page of the last signature. This is a picture frame, and this is a card that I fit in here, but you can definitely change it, replace it with another broad tiny collage and texture paste, stamping, and it's actually a pocket. So you also can use it, but I decided not to put anything there, not to like break the composition. Some texture paste there, and also a piece of a tiny red heart. And one more. This is the back side, the back side of the back cover, with some cotton cloth, some cotton lace, and with this sealing wax. And this is actually not my signature, but the first letter, my initial, the first letter of my name, which is Ira, as you know, it's I, and a tiny fir tree, and a pocket with tags. I would like to add a couple of words about the cover. The inside cover is also made with some very fluffy and very nice texture, and everything is hand stitched, roughly hand stitched, and you know, this is this style. This is the back side. Actually, this is also a pocket. It's also hand stitched, and if you please, you can open it and put something there inside this pocket if you want. But I decided that it looks as good as this. And this is a tiny brad, knitten as a tiny brad that actually adds some safety to that. So this is it. I hope you liked it. Thank you for the inspiration to the beautiful ladies on YouTube, and to you, my friends, because all your support always, or like warm welcome, always keeps me going on, no matter come what may, I would say. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you soon, and I hope to hear from you in the comment section or my Facebook posts as well. And thank you. Have a great winter, season's greetings, and bye bye.